Hey there folks, Pliskin by 51mm. And today I figured I'd do a video outside out here in the backyard. Simply because the new lights I installed in the shed, or not shed, the garage. I'm always going to keep calling this the shed, but in the garage, they are too bright and my camera's acting wonky, but this little camera that's here on my phone has a wider field of view than I'm able to keep track of, and it sucks in light and it kept blinding the screen. I mean, I made it work that one time, but my tripod for my phone's acting funny. I've actually found another tripod, and I've got my phone sitting in it. It's kind of very archaic. If it falls over, it's going to just probably destroy my phone. So I'm leaving that alone. There ain't no wind. So went antiquing earlier. You all saw, I mean, I put little clips in the head of this. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see how the editing process goes. I don't know if it's supposed to rain, so I'll try to make this quick. I'll show you some of the surplus I bought, and also bought some cool flags and stuff. Alright, so the first thing I bought, well, not the first thing I bought, but from my surplus part of my purchase is this M81 jacket. Now, this is actually a jacket. This is in the BDU. So you can see it's got a lining, keep you warm. And it actually fit me pretty good. I mean, it's a little short, chest-wise, but it fits just fine in my opinion. As you can see there, it's kind of tight up in here, but my Austrian M76 was also tight up in here, and I made it work. So this is my new surplus jacket, also in God's plaid. I have to take the name tape off. I'm going to leave the U.S. Army one on because that just looks cool, but Ripley, not so much. Now, remind you, this is surplus. This is M81. I know a lot of guys, there are some people that kind of even just wearing this old stuff like this and it not being an actual uniform, full attire, people go crazy on the stolen valor stuff. I just like old military surplus stuff. So I know there's those types that are like, oh, that's stolen valor. It's like, from what I remember, stolen valor is only if you're like dressing up and going out and telling people that you served. I mean, I'm wearing out of issue M81 camo from the 80s, so that don't really apply. Alright, I'll just leave this on. Second thing I think would be cool, that you guys would think is cool, is I bought let me find it here. Yeah. I got a well, if I got the clips in, you all saw it, but if I didn't get the clips in ahead of this is a vintage, I'll let the wind catch it a little bit, rebel flag here, Confederate flag. Now this is stitched, made of very good material like cotton. The wind's catching it. But yeah, this is not the cheap polyester stuff. This is made out of cotton, sewn, as you can see there. So I couldn't pass that up. It's badass. The other thing I got was a German award of some kind. She's got the flag of Germany there. 1975, so it's still during the Cold War. And I can't really read that. Like, I think it says Volks Dintag Award Trophy, but I can't read the rest of it because it was written poorly, but I'll let you guys see what that says. See, well, it'll be reversed, my bad. But it says Sternbild there on the award. Sternbild. That's spelled Sternbild. And Wimetz Willer down there under the crab. So I thought this was cool because it's from the 1970s and it's German. So this was from Western Germany. So you gotta remember, at the time when this was made and created, the Berlin Wall was still up and the Cold War was still at its height, 1975. So, East and West had not reformed. The Soviet Union was still going pretty hard. So, figured that's just for that sake, that time period in Germany's history, I thought that was pretty cool. And I figured I'd buy that to, it's from the time period, the Cold War era, and research it a little bit and see what it's from. So you don't see stuff like that very often, at least not around here where I live. So I decided to latch onto that. All right. All right, the next thing I bought to go along with the Confederate flag was a vintage sewn U.S. flag. Now this is actual, same as the other one, actually sewn, not polyester, not made in China. This is actual, American made here. I'm a flag collector. I fly the rebel flag simply because that's just more of a middle finger to the U.S. government than anything. But got this too because you gotta love the U.S. of A. Even if the people that run the country, the U.S. government, even if they don't, you still gotta love the country that we live in, because this is home, baby. Ain't nowhere else but this. I got a text message. I am surprised it did not kill my camera, but like I said, this is home. The revolution was fought and paid for in blood so we could be free, and the Constitution was the law of the land. That is what it is. Anybody who don't like that, you're not really an American, are you? All right. And the other thing I think would be of interest, well, I know it's going to be of interest, is this 81 millimeter ammo can. Oh, I dropped it. Going back to military surplus stuff here. This is in rather good shape. The lid comes off too. There we are. That's brand new on the inside. You all can see that. Angle it here. No dings. This is like the best well-preserved one that I've found that is not like new production. Sure, there's others, but in my, with my own two eyes out here, in the wild of surplus market and antiques and stuff, this was one of the best ones that I've come across, and it was only $15 too. That was the best part. And here's the lid. A little bit of rust on the handles and stuff, scratch and dings, but that just gives character. I'm going to put ammo in this as well. Get these But yes, this is the 81mm ammo can that I got. Been wanting to get one of them for a while because I'm trying to collect all the ammo cans that the military uses, and there's so many uses for the surplus military cans. You can make radios out of them. You can use them to store ammo, tools, gun parts. The world's your oyster with those. So anytime I see them for a good price, I pick them up. Also, this came flying out of there. This is the lock, the wire strap that you can use to tie it down. Better keep a hold of that. All right, and to wrap this up, two other cool things that I could show real quick. I think the weather's changing. Come on, Brooke. Oh, there's everything up here. Because I got this old Webster's New World Dictionary. And this one is in depth. See, it covers anatomy. Got the heart and brain. Really good stuff to learn. I like learning about human anatomy. Let's see, what other stuff does it got that I found cool that most modern dictionaries don't have? Geography. It's got the USSR right there, the Soviet Union. So that kind of dates it to let you know when it was made. But it's cool to go back and look at all the old maps of how it was back then. So you got like China, Mongolia, there's the Soviet Union, Kazakhstan here, and then over here's Europe. There's Sweden, Finland, Norway's in there somewhere. Yeah, Norway's right along there. And then you got the Korean Peninsula somewhere, yeah, right here, and then Japan. And Vietnam would be down here. So I was looking too far up because this is more of a top-down view of the globe. And then this has words and stuff like for it. It's a dictionary. It's got like the words for just about anything. Old words, new words, Old English. I think it's got some more dates and stuff in here. I'm not trying to keep it out too long. It even talks about the seasons and sun, the position of the planet during each season. Like here's the sun, and it's at this degree during June, March, which is what we're in right now. So that's our position around the sun right now. December, September, and it's going this way because June's next, September, and then back to winter. And then it shows the difference in sunlight that the planet receives between June and December. So that's going to be real interesting to read. So yeah, this was a treasure trove of knowledge right here that I stumbled across. Don't ever neglect your dictionaries, the old dictionaries and stuff. They got information in them that like you wouldn't believe. And the other cool thing I found was the album Load by Metallica. So I'll enjoy listening to that. I've also got quite the music collection going, or starting. I've had one for a while, just haven't done. I mean, I've got all the Disturbed CDs. I've got Rob Zombie, Alice in Chains, Black Sabbath, all the whole 9 yards. I'm starting to get Metallica, so I could do videos on that stuff if you guys want me to. I just figured I'd do a little break from the gun stuff to break it up a little bit, add some different content to it. Because, I like surplus stuff. I like guns, ammo, and all that, but I also like books and music. Well, you guys know I've liked music for a while because I've had Alice in Chains in a lot of my videos. And some Black Sabbath. Disturbed. I got a whole playlist of concert videos from when I went to concerts. I got a bunch of other stuff in here as well that I bought today, but I'm going to make this short because the weather. I see dark clouds forming in the west. Clouds forming in the west, so that means probably going to be rain coming in soon. It was raining on the way home earlier. So, I'll wrap that up here and get my stuff inside so it don't get soaked. I don't really care to get soaked, but I don't want my book and flags to get ruined, if that makes sense. So, anyway, guys, this has been Pliskin by 51mm, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. I got more gun videos to upload. I still got a whole bunch from way the other day. My schedule's just been crazy, hectic, and you know, that just is how it is. And most of my gun videos are on the phone and getting them, like I've said, getting them from point A to point B, kind of a pain. Probably will have to do multiple little individual videos with this one too, like I have been. So it is what it is. But in the meantime, I'll try to get what I can uploaded when I can. So stay tuned. I haven't forgot about them. It just, computer time has been limited, and upload time has been limited. So that's just how it is. Tomorrow I'm going to go see John Wick 4. Been wanting to see John Wick 4 since 2020, before all this, you know, retardation happened with COVID and the Summer of Love and the Brandon administration of failure and World War III possibly, hopefully not, but anyway, this has been Pliskin by 51mm, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.